What a waste.
Don't buy that, Jane. It's a waste of money.
Don't talk to me about wasting money, Rodney. You're an expert at it.
No, I'm not. I've no idea what you mean.
How about that barbecue you bought last summer?
I thought it would be nice to have parties in the garden.
We've only used it once. You spent over £300 on it.
Well, it's too complicated. Anyway, you can't talk. What about those boots of yours? The ones you got on holiday last Christmas? You said you needed them for going out, but I've never seen you in them once.
They don't fit me.
Well, it was a bit stupid to buy them then, just because you fancied the shop assistant.
I did not fancy him, actually, Rodney. He was just being helpful, that's all.
Sure. How much did they cost?
About £200. That's still less than your stupid barbecue.
Oh, shut up, Jane. You're boring.
Simon, where are those sunglasses of yours?
I gave them to Mark.
But you only got them in July. I've never even seen you wear them. How much were they?
50 quid.
No, they weren't. They were more like 150. Why did you buy them if you were never going to wear them?
I thought they'd make me look cool, but you said they made me look like a fly.
Well, they did. What a waste. You look like a fly anyway.
Thanks. At least I'm not the one who's spent a fortune on a computer I never used.
What? Oh, stop going on about that, will you? I thought I needed it for work.
Right. You got it in February, and all you did was play a game on it and then sell it in April for a loss.
Oh, give it a rest.
You paid about £1,000, didn't you? And sold it for 600 after just 2 months.
Well, work gave me one, so I didn't need it.
Pity you didn't check first, isn't it, Kate?
Right, that's it. I'm sick of your criticism, Simon. We're finished.
I was really scared.
OK, that's the end of the class. Don't forget your homework for tomorrow.
Wow, I like that ghost story. Do you think it's true?
Oh, no, I don't think so. It's just in a book.
Let's ask him. Do you believe in ghosts, Martin?
Oh, well, I did have a strange experience once.
Really?
Yes, about 7 years ago. A friend of mine and I were sitting in my grandmother's lounge talking.
Oh, yes?
My grandmother has a big old house near London, and anyway, she was in the garden, and my friend and I were in the lounge, and suddenly we heard a noise upstairs. It wasn't a big noise. We thought maybe a mouse or something. Anyway, we went upstairs, and it seemed to be coming from my grandmother's bedroom.
Did you go in?
Yes, we went inside and, well, it was amazing, really. All the furniture in my grandmother's bedroom was on the left side of the room, and the carpet was neatly rolled up on the other side of the room. And this furniture is really heavy. A very heavy wardrobe, chest of drawers, bed. These things would take 4 men to lift. It was really scary.
Wow.
And all we heard was a tiny noise, for no more than around a minute. My grandmother said it happened once before too. The really scary thing is, she didn't seem to mind.
It's about time.
Hey, John, get the post, will you?
OK.
Anything interesting?
A few bills and, a leaflet on recycling.
Oh, really? It's about time we started recycling. What does it say?
Recycling information as part of the city's campaign to protect the environment. We are introducing a recycling scheme. Please use the black bin for all recyclable waste.
Oh, they must mean that bin we got a couple of weeks ago. I wondered what it was for.
It says here the collection for North Park is on Mondays.
How about Mum?
Let's look. South Park is on Thursdays. They say we have to put it outside by 7 o'clock in the morning.
So, what do we put in it?
It says here, newspapers, magazines, junk mail, white paper, cans and aerosols. Pretty much everything, I think. Oh, hang on. No cardboard, milk cartons, plastic bags or paint cans. Oh, and glass is different. Glass is on Tuesdays. No broken glass, it says.
Well, what do we do with broken glass then?
I guess we have to take it to a recycling centre ourselves.
Why can't they collect it?
Maybe it's dangerous. Anyway, it says there are 40 recycling centres here.
I've never seen one. Where are they all?
Well, there's a number here to call and ask. 01623 987426. I might give them a ring and ask.
Yes, good idea. Ask them if there's anywhere to recycle old husbands too, will you?
Ha ha, very funny.
Stop, thief.
Please, can you help me? Someone just stole my camera.
Now then, sir, calm down. Where did this happen?
In the city centre, outside McDonald's.
Would you like to report this to the crime management unit, sir?
What's that?
That's a special unit we have here that deals with this type of thing. They'll take some more details from you and give you a crime reference number for your insurance.
Oh, yes. Let's do that then.
This way, please, sir. Now, I'm Constable Martin Peel. I just need a few details from you and then we can give you your crime reference number, okay?
Yes, fine.
So, your name is?
Manolo González from Spain.
That's M-A-N-O-L-O, then G-O-N...
Z-A-L-E-Z.
Okay, Manolo. And where are you staying here in London?
I am a student. I'm staying with a host family. They are Mr. and Mrs. Hilton. The address is 23 Brookfield Close.
Hold on. 23 Brookfield Close, yes?
London, E12, 5TR.
5TR. Okay, now, you had a camera stolen.
Yes, it was a digital camera. A Pentax DF Super.
Colour?
Black.
And how much was it worth?
I only bought it last month. It cost 380 euros.
Right. Now, you say it was stolen in the city centre outside McDonald's in Hope Avenue. What time was this, sir?
About 2:30.
And did you get a look at whoever stole it?
He was a young man, maybe around 18, with short dark hair and glasses. He was wearing jeans and a green t-shirt.
And were there any witnesses?
Lots of people were there, but... Oh, the ice cream seller. He was standing on the corner.
Okay, an ice cream seller. Now, I'm going to give you a crime reference number, so write it down. It's EFO 17638. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Mr. González, that's all we can do for now. We'll contact you if we have any news.
Okay, then. Thank you very much.
To give or not to give?
Oh, I'm sick of shopping now. These bags are too heavy.
Yeah, let's go home. Oh, no. Here we go again.
Can you spare any change, sir? For the homeless?
No, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Here you are.
Thanks, love. Have a nice day.
You mustn't give those people any money, Diane.
Why not? I think we should help people who can't help themselves. It can't be easy living on the streets.
If they're homeless, it's because they want to be. There are plenty of hostels and places they can stay.
Oh, what would you think if you had no money and saw people like us with loads of shopping bags walking past all day ignoring you? How would you feel?
They get plenty of money off the government.
Oh, really?
Yes. They spend the money they get from begging on drugs and alcohol. That's the only reason they ask for more, and mugs like you give it to them.
I don't think it's that simple, Charles. Many beggars have mental problems like depression. And anyway, living that kind of life, no wonder they start drinking and taking drugs.
He was only, mid-20s, perfectly fit. He could get a job today if he wanted.
Oh.
When I was his age, I had a job. I was working for my money, not begging for it. But people like him, they could easily get a job if they wanted one. The fact is, they know they can have a perfectly cushy life thanks to the government and people like you.
Cushy? I wouldn't call that kind of life cushy, whatever the reason for it. People who beg on the streets have a hard life. Anyway, I don't like talking about this kind of thing. Let's just forget it.
A day in the life of.
Dr. Goodall, please.
Yes? Here, you, here at the front.
What is a typical day like for you when you're in Africa, Dr. Goodall?
Well, when I am in Gombe, I get up at 7:15. For breakfast, I usually have a piece of bread and a cup of coffee. Then I go and find the chimps.
What happens when you find the chimps?
I spend the day following them in the forest. It can be very tiring following the chimps, crawling through the jungle, but it's always interesting, as I never know where I'm going to go.
Do you stop for lunch?
Oh, I usually don't bother with lunch when I'm out.
What's the hardest part of the day?
I'm used to living in the jungle now. That has never been difficult for me, actually. But in the day, I normally feel most tired around 3 o'clock.
When do you stop following the chimps and go back home?
When it starts to get dark. The chimps choose a place to rest. The young ones play up in the branches. It's lovely in the sunset after a hot day. When I know they are settling down, I head for home.
How do you spend your evenings?
The Gombe evening is magical. It's dark by 7:30 p.m. I jump into Lake Tanganyika. The clear, fresh water makes all the tiredness go away. Then I cook something like beans, onions and tomatoes over an open fire.
And how about here in the UK? I guess your day must be a bit different.
Just a bit, yes. In Bournemouth, where I have a home, breakfast is at 9, which is great, because I can get 3 hours work done first. I always have many letters to write. I try to reply to them all, especially ones from children. In the morning and the afternoon, I write replies to all the letters. I have tea with my family in the late afternoon, and then go for a walk with my dog. After supper, it's back to work again.
And what about...
Dr. Goodall?
Doctor...
Dr. Goodall?
Can I...